Well, thank you so much for being here with me once again on another episode of A Legacy of Love, which I have my book here, Un Legado de Amor, and one of my many books that's 12 this year that are already going to be published. But with that said, it's not only about my story. We all have a story. I have a very special guest. It's an honor and a privilege to have him here with us today. And with that said, I know his name is Ari. Ari, I would love to welcome you to my show, to this podcast. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor and pleasure. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
I would love to know about your story, what you do for a living, you and your family, and we would love to hear a little bit more about you.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on. My name is Ari. I was born in a small country, Kosovo. I came here to this amazing country in 1999 as a war refugee, June 1st, 1999, so about 26 years ago. The beginning was not very easy. It was kind of difficult. As you can imagine, coming to a new continent, new country with everything seemed different: new language, new friends, new way of life. The adjusting part was not very easy, but this country offers you so many opportunities and you get to meet so many amazing people. And day by day, month by month, and year by year, 26 years have passed by. Very honored and blessed to be an American citizen now. I have my own business, a beautiful wife, and a beautiful son. And on the way to living the American dream. That's what we came here for.
Most definitely. I believe in that American dream. I believe that everyone that comes, from other countries, they're not coming here because they want to come, because they want to stay home. They want to be with their families. It's hard, as you said, a different language, a culture, and so many more things that are so different, challenges. But at the same time, this country is a country of dreaming big, of opportunity. And you know that as a refugee
Of
that you
course.
came from a different country. What could you share about the challenges, adversities? Because a lot of people it's going to resonate with them. They've actually also gone through the same challenges, or they're about to go through those challenges themselves.
As you said, many of us that do come to this country don't come for pleasure. We come here for a new life, for opportunities. For me, for my family, we came here as war refugees. We almost didn't have any choice. The situation in Kosovo back then was just so bad to the point that as a 14-year-old, I just didn't want to deal with that anymore. I just wanted to be safe. And just being safe, that's something that now here in this country we take for granted. But once you come here, all the challenges, all the difficulties that we face as immigrants, one thing happens. We see something that we never seen before. We see opportunities. We see freedoms. We see possibilities that we could do for our future. And that is very attractive for so many of us. And as immigrants, once we have those, we're hardworking people. Whatever challenges is faced our way, most of us don't complain about it. We just do something about it. 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. For example, in my nature of business, restaurant business, that's what it is. And if you don't work 12 hours a day and if you don't treat it as a lifestyle, there's another restaurant that's going to do better than you and the business will spit you out. So, all the challenges and all the difficulties that we as immigrants face with having to leave everything we've known behind: families, friends, our home, our homelands, our feelings, everything. We, in a way, traded for an American dream, for a better life, not only for us, but for our future family, for our kids, and etc.
Yes, and for the next generation, what would you tell someone that right now is battling these changes? Maybe they went through the same story that you did, and they're having a hard time. What would you tell people like that?
You know, one thing that I did when I came here at 14 years old, I went through those hard times too. And as a 14 years old kid, I questioned everything. I questioned faith, I questioned humanity. Why would a country allow another country kill innocent people, like what was happening in my birth country. So it was just so many things that you question. But one thing that you just have to stick with it. You just have to do and control what you can control and do what you have to do. Work hard, have a plan, have stick to things that make you happy. And for me, is just stick to family, stick to faith, stick to goals and ambition. And I just put goals for me. Okay, next year I'm going to finish this school, a year of school, get good grades. Next year, hopefully, I can apply for green card. That year, in 4 years, hopefully, I become a citizen. Just like have goals, and because life is a marathon, and I feel like if we look at it as a marathon and just put goals for ourselves and our family, I think anything is possible. And this country doesn't guarantee you anything, but the chances for you to be successful are higher than anywhere else in the world. So even if things are not as easy right now and seem very difficult, just keep persevering. A door one day is going to open. And once that door opens, hopefully blessings and opportunities will cherish you as well.
I definitely agree with you. And not only that, but we have to actually share on this episode the fact that you do have a local restaurant. And I've actually been there many, many times. I love the food. I love the
Thank
concept.
you.
I love the atmosphere. People are very welcoming. The employees that you have are caring. I love the fact that you have all kinds of people, different ethnicity groups that come from different places, and I really love that. I would love for people to go and try this food because it's amazing. Uh, I've actually been to other restaurants that have the flair of Italian concept and a little bit of everything, but this restaurant goes to the next level in the quality, the service, the care that they have for their employees, and of course for the customers that come and step in. So we would love to hear more about your restaurant. And being an immigrant, that really speaks volume. It's exciting. It has not been easy. Like you said, it was a marathon to get there, but you did. So, and it's wonderful. So share about your concept, about your restaurant. How could we support you? Where are you located? Let us know about your address.
Well, thank you again. My first job was in a restaurant business. So through high school and college, I worked in an Italian restaurant. So that's how I learned. And then I had an opportunity to buy my own. So I'm very blessed to have my own business. Our restaurant is located at 704 Lebanon Road in Frisco, Texas. The name of the restaurant is Crudo Woodfire Taverna. And it's been amazing serving our community, getting to meet amazing people like yourself.
Oh, thank
And
you.
and that is something that having a restaurant uh, gives me individually, I would say, and my family. Uh, Gives me and my family opportunity to meet amazing people, to be a part of this community, and honestly feel a part of this and make this a home, because leaving our roots back home was not easy. So once you come here and you open a business and you become a part of the community, you just become a part of this. We have become part of Frisco. Our guests, the customers that come there, has made us feel like we're a part of their family as well. And that is my favorite part. In the industry, in the restaurant industry, besides giving good food, we also have to give good customer service. In the midst of that, you just create relationships that with some, we appreciate every customer. Blinera and I, my wife and I, like every person that walks to that door to our restaurant, it's a great honor and privilege because there are so many restaurants around. So for you to come to our restaurant, it's an honor. But with some, when we see some of our guests come more often, we build a relationship that becomes a family. It's not just business transaction, quote unquote. It becomes a relationship, a real relationship. And for that, we're very, very, very thankful. And I'm blessed to have my own business, to come here as a refugee without my parents. I don't know if I mentioned that, and without my brothers, missing them every single day. And for me now to have my own business, my family, and an extended family through our guests. It's truly a blessing,
Yes.
and that's why I'm so thankful to be in this country, because for me and my family, this country has offered us so much. It's not been easy, but the opportunities were there, and I really hope that everybody that comes here understands that you changing. Um, New home, new country is not going to be easy, but the opportunities are going to be here. And I really hope they continue to be here for generations, because this country was built on immigrants and then that backbone that people had a dream and they left everything behind and just came here to build. And what this country has done I mean, this July 4th, this amazing country will celebrate 250 years. So what this country has done in 250 years is pretty amazing. So I really hope we can continue to be an amazing country and the country of immigrants for the next 250 and after that and after that.
I definitely agree with you. And you're right. This country is based on immigrants. And thanks to them, we're able to be blessed. And we all have a loved one that comes from another country. And I agree with you. I am first generation born here in the United States, but I also know that my parents came at a very young age to the United States. And they didn't have an opportunity back in their country. They needed to find the way, and this is the only place that they knew that they would be able to be successful and to be able to succeed in life. So I agree. I believe that sometimes there's been a lot of confusion or misled thoughts about people that come from other countries, that they come to cause conflict or problems or who knows what. Yes, there are those people that do that, and I believe that it's a privilege, as you said, to be in this country. So those people that are coming here with a good intent, with a good desire to fulfill their dreams and work hard for what they want, and with their having a family here, and they're even leaving, like you said, their parents, their brothers, their families behind. That is very hard. But I definitely agree with you. There should be more opportunities for those people that they don't have a choice. They're here because this is the only way for them, and it's been very difficult in their own native countries to be able to be successful. Why? Because it's the reality. But now these people that are coming, or they've already been here, I would say for several years, they should have an opportunity because this country is a country of opportunities, and they're coming to actually help the economy. They're not coming here, just because they want to cause problems, or, those wonderful people should stay. And I'm in favor of that because I come from parents that are also immigrants, like you yourself, and it's very challenging. But as you said, this country is a country of blessings, a country that, you're going to be seeing a lot of opportunities, way more than what you would see in your country, right?
This country, like we're talking about, this country is a country of blessings, opportunities, and a country of second chances. People come here for a second chance in their life. And yes, there are some people just like in life. Like, for example, in my restaurant, we have all of our majority of our customers, 99.99999% are amazing. But there could be somebody that may have a bad experience with us. We can't focus on just that negativity. When you have more than 99% having good experiences and we have great relationships with, but there is a small, tiny percentage that we can't. We ourselves, we cannot be perfect all the time. We try, but we fail. So, in all groups of people, different countries, different nationalities, of course, there's going to be some that cause an issue. But we are the best country in the world with the greatest laws, with the greatest prospects, with the greatest future. We need to figure out a way to handle that because who built this country? It's immigrants. Most of us, unless you're a native Indian, most of us came from somewhere. It doesn't have to go 2, 3 generations further away. So this is, we have to be fair. We have to treat people with dignity and respect. And in the Bible, there is only one thing that Jesus asked us to do: just love thy neighbor. He didn't ask us pretty much nothing else to do. Just love thy neighbor. And we have to just put that into perspective a little bit. I know sometimes things can be difficult, but we have to just understand people from a different perspective. Because once we hear each other and have that dialogue and that conversation, then we can learn something from each other and see what the issues are. Because, yes, most of these people are not coming here for pleasure. They're coming here because their countries are not in good shape. Their lives could be threatened. So they're just taking that gamble and just starting a new life. And this country was that country of light, that city on a shining hill, like Ronald Reagan said, for so many people. And if this country shuts that light off, then so many people don't have anywhere to go. And like, I would never have been as successful as I am if I've been in my birth country. And I don't get me wrong, I love Kosovo. I am blessed to be a Kosovar. I love my roots. I love that country. But I am honored and blessed, just as I am to be from Kosovo, I am honored and blessed to be an American citizen. And nobody could take that love away from me because I love this country. The opportunities that this country has given me is just something that I want those opportunities to be alive for my son and his future son, and not just for my son and my future son, but for all of us that live in this amazing country. So,
Well, definitely, it has been an honor and a privilege to have you on this episode. And I continue to feel very blessed because I'm like you, I'm a believer. And there's no way or no question that there is a God. And as you said, we have to love our neighbor. That is something that I share very deep in my heart because that's what my mom taught me at a very young age, to love the Lord, but also to love my neighbor. We've never seen the Lord, but the way that you could start is by loving your neighbor, caring about them. What can I do for you? It should not be only about yourself. I think that it would make a much better place, a community, a country, a world if we were willing to open our hearts to the possibility of caring for your neighbor, as you just said. It's very important, and welcoming people from different places of the world, because as you said, this world, this place, this country is based on immigrants, and we should all join in together, hand in hand, without being prejudiced or judgmental because what they come from, what they speak, what they eat, how they are, because there's more to the person. And knowing that God created us because that's who he is. He's our daddy God of all of us. That should be enough reason to bring us together and try to find a common ground where we could find blessings, where we could find the way to help one another, and it would make it a much better place. So, thank you for being here with me. It was such an honor to have you on this episode, and I cannot wait to see what's coming for you. Please, if you're watching, please make sure that you go and check out his restaurant because it is one of the best ones that I know, and they're very personal. They'll go to your table, they'll welcome you, they'll make sure that everything is well. The food is outstanding, the soups and the appetizers and meals as well. Everything is fabulous. So thank you, Ari, for being here with me once again on this other episode of A Legacy of Love.
thank you so much, Miss Vineyard. Very nice to be here.
Okay, thank you, and God bless you and your beautiful family, your wife, your child, and I know God has a lot more in store for you.
Thank you so much to you and your family as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.